Hello, basically. Hi, Itsung. Dropped a huge revelation. I think I remember that part, but yes. Oh, yes, there's a lot of revelations that happen. You ain't even ready, wizard. I'm so happy you're playing it, though. Yep. The artist did it and Pale animated it. Spirit Sparrow, she's done a lot of my art for, like, some stuff. And then Pale animated it, so it's comfy. I do have, some shirts already. It's a different style, but yeah. Hopefully that will be more of like a poster or like a mouse pad and down the line. And then I'm going to try to get some more art done for it too. Everything at a step at a time. Okay, I made some energy. Okay. Go to messages. Hello, Tony. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Yeah, I didn't stream to stuff before. So I hope everything's working on every end of the world. Alright, let me read one more ad, and we will get into this. I am playing a gacha that some of you have seen me play. But a lot of you haven't. Aaron knows. Aaron is number 1 on the server. If there was such a thing. Alright, let me get rid of this. Alright, let's see. I gotta like... I also think... Hold on, my sound is off for the game. 1 sec. Why isn't the sound coming out, though? Yeah, now that we can pick songs, you're gonna laugh at my song, but if it pops up... Hold on. You can try it the other way. Sometimes it works better this way. Oh, now it's... Well, there it goes. Weird. Well, it's not loud, it's just probably because it was really quiet. It's better to be loud and you all can turn it down rather than it be low. But I have to remember, oh yeah, no, I think I usually have it like... I can't remember if the voice gets too loud or what, but there's always something. Sound effects I keep low, but they still go high. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you can do random? But yeah, here, let's look at Oren's. Where's Oren? Oren. Level 78. Look at the Oren. It has all the characters. Hold on, I'm in the way. Why am I lagging so much? Also, I forgot to, so that everyone else can see. There we go. Did I change my category, by the way? I gotta make sure. Yes, I did. Okay. Hello, Wings. Thank you. But yeah, this is Auron. Wait. Oh, you got the Junatsu outfit? Interesting. Oh, yeah, no, you are missing some. Okay, I thought these were all 100%. You're literally missing, like, one in each category. You're on chapter 6? I think I beat everything, so yeah, I'm on chapter 9. I beat the story. Yeah, I'm missing like a few. Oh no, yeah, I do the story. Like I said, Auron, I literally like just do one part a day. Like today, just do literally the first part. It takes like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? That was my goal today. Is like, I'm gonna probably do 6, but this event, we have like, you have to just kind of math it out. But no, I love the story, so like, I'm on top of it when it comes out. I just don't stream as much, so that's why I'm like, you know, I don't know where I should put myself either. But... yeah. But yeah, I didn't know you could shuffle the music. But yeah, these are all from events and stuff. You can get music and have them in your suitcase home. But yeah, that's Vtuber here is the craziest healer ever. I have a copy of Lopera, Six, Charmaine, Jessica, Tooth Fairy, Sotheby, Lilia. And then after all those, Vtuber is right here at the top. Which is crazy. All these people are really good, though. Willow, Argus, like... my Lucy's not even... she's still down here. Like, Vtuber is, like, here. It's crazy. They put it in order of levels, so probably, like, how you leveled them, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm still leveling a bunch. But yeah, if anyone does ever play this game, you want to see how fast dailies can actually go, I'm gonna level up. I'm just gonna... Recoleta is like another Lucy. At least on the tier list. Yeah, Recoleta team is good. I mean, this is just my auto battles. I should redo them because these are like old battles that I haven't put.
There they are. The light that illuminates all.
Peeked out Lucy. No, you're Lucy, and like if you have Recoleta and Lucy. But, like, when Ulrich comes out, Ulrich is, like... I mean, I don't know. You said you're on chapter 6. I think you're going into the Lucy chapter. But, yeah, Ulrich is, like, her right-hand person. Or robot, I guess. He's coming at some point, and he is, like... he's better than Aleph, you know? That's why I was like, I'm gonna wait for him. Oh yeah, I have too much. Okay, let me do one more of these. Sorry. But yeah, I basically run this twice to level somebody, or like the materials they may need. I'm trying. My biggest flaw right now is the side cubes. I need to upgrade those more. But anyone who's new to this game, this was the gacha that got me back into gachas. I played Genshin Impact in 2020, stopped around 2021 or something. Never touched gacha ever again. The horse game came even before all that, which is funny that everyone's playing. And then this game came out in October. What was the year? 2023. And I started it, and it's very like comfy, like you can just kind of chill, but it has that RPG feel too. So do I have her Psy Cube? I do. I have her Psy Cube. But see, these you have to also level up and they take a lot of stuff. There we go. Nice little level to that. But yeah, she's not there yet. Almost. And then my last thing. Oh. We good. Okay. Alright, ready? So once I click this, it's gonna load the... Hold on, I forgot about the music. Music. Yeah. Oh, there's shuffle. Oh, cool. Oh, but you have to put favorites for shuffle, I'm assuming. I also like this, the Golden City. Floor it. Have you ever gotten anything out of this? I'm like, there's gotta be like some secret, like, hey, you got 10 pulls. Alright, but also, one more thing before I go in there. How many pulls? I should have like 20 pulls. I don't know what my pity's at, because I did try to pull for Aleph, so I got some pity going, but let's see if we can get more pulls really quick, and then we'll you guys go. Look how weird this game is. Here you go.
Space. Is it really beyond our reach? We can still save this project. All we need to do is send the monitoring to
Hissabeth!
collect data as the storm arrives.
Into space? So you mean you want me to become an astronaut?
Are you ever going to tell her the real consequences of the storm?
If this works out, then I guarantee you'll arrive home safe and sound.
You really expect me to sign this application knowing it means you're all going to die?
Miss Hissabeth, I know this storm isn't just some regular natural disaster. It's not just an old building or some candy in a store that will be taken away. It's the place I grew up and all the people I love.
If we determine the storm will inevitably swallow up the stars, then wouldn't it all be pointless?
But if something were to happen, you would be the one to survive. I need you to keep our records.
Image courtesy of NASA. I love this. Hey, NASA, we need to borrow you for this reverse story really quick.
Carrying with it humanity's spirit of exploration, it is likely to persist longer than life on Earth.
In our short lives, we come up with a lot of questions about the world.
And we have to find the answers for ourselves.
We get to choose what meaning we give to our lives.
I like that Voyager's here.
The stars are.
No, not yet. I'm gonna pull after some of the story here. Oh. What? Oh, it's like a side story for her. Okay. Okay. My god, we're going to space. We are going to space. Part 1.
Take a deep breath and relax. This is my debut. I can't fail. Not now. I have to do this for Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov and everyone in the circus. I must make them proud. Mrs. Kozlov told me that I must guide the air through my body.
The art
until
of this
it
game
finds
is
balance.
like so good.
Left. Right. Good. Now, wave to the audience and say hello. Oh no. I can do this. I'm almost there. Я могу справиться с этим. Сначала мне нужно...
There's no absolute direction up there. Up or down depends on the reference you choose.
I think she has the right to know what the storm really is. We will still need to cross the year 1999.
Alia, come home.
Kipperina. Vitals are stable. Biometrics returning to normal.
Guess her name's Kipperina. Laplace researcher still isn't shaking off the weariness of her journey. The medic examines her closely, weighing her emotions as she explains the current situation.
I'd heard you'd already left. Never thought you'd be back so quickly. It's obvious you care about them. So I'm sure you know what to do when they wake up, Miss Pointer.
Pointer gives a nod, her eyes fixed, scanning the blinking screens beside the bed.
She hasn't suffered any serious trauma. All that Miss Kipperina here needs is rest. But considering her condition, I recommend she stays here a few days longer for observation.
Pointer doesn't respond. After a long silence, she speaks.
Thank you. What's the status of the others?
Miss Hissabeth is fine. She was awake earlier.
Hissabeth.
For a few minutes anyway.
Hiss.
She signed a donor card. Managed to get all her other siblings to sign it too. Not sure what we'd even do with them. That gentleman and that little salamander guy did the same thing when they woke up. Anyway,
Do you not have
it's no cause for concern.
I guess you don't have my
I've seen my share
emotes.
of lunatics just like them. The real problem is determining treatment. There are so many details to pay attention to when dealing with these special patients. The dosage, their drug resistance. And
Literally
I'm not
have a
vet, you know?
popcorn emoji.
I had to seek out some professional consultation. No offense, but I'm glad you weren't part of this attempt. Otherwise, I might have had to face all of this by myself.
No, not yet, Aaron.
I may not have approved of their taking on this project, but I'm still on the team. If only the Foundation could devise regulations sufficient to control our staff's recklessness with their own lives.
Maybe they should consider controlling access to Pokrasma candy.
Ugh, forget that. Even I can't help exceeding the recommended dosage sometimes.
I'll be reporting to the headquarters of the rehab center next month. I'll let you know their average dosage by then. Anyway, I need to write up a visitor schedule. We have to make sure our patients get enough rest.
Second and visitor proves how necessary a proper schedule.
How's she
can be.
doing? I just left the other ward and thought I might drop by.
New voice is polite and warm, but still startles them.
Hello, Miss Winsong.
Her vitals have stabilized. We're monitoring her recovery, but the initial results are positive. We can't say precisely when she'll wake up, but it shouldn't take more than a week.
Good to hear. I'll be by to visit them from time to time, following the schedule, of course. Let me know if it's too much trouble.
You're welcome to drop by here anytime. The isolation room is soundproof, but do keep it down when you visit the other wards.
Of course. I'm just worried about them, you know. Besides, Vila and August have drowned me in letters asking about the project.
Oh yeah, Winsong came to work with them.
More importantly,
she
there's
was
a bond
studying
between a
ley
teacher and
lines.
her student.
I understand. I'll check in on the others. If you need any help, press that button to call me. By the way, Miss Pointer, Godspeed to you and your team. A bunch of lunatics working together to reach space. Pretty damn cool, I'd say.
It's an unexpected and unorthodox compliment. The surprise is written all over Pointer's face.
Ditto.
Are you being serious? Do you think it's possible we could succeed?
Listen to yourself. We. Weren't you quitting the team?
Also, hi, Keisha. Thank you for biddies. After a short silence, they decide not to answer either question. Winsong takes the first step and Pointer follows her into the hallway, pulling the door shut behind them.
Your comment on Hissabeth's project. You said it was unrealistic. I don't think you really meant that. But even if you do, why not stay and give them a hand? Their latest ideas for the teleportation disc sound solid to me. This one failure shouldn't be enough to walk away. You've worked with Hissabeth long enough. I'm sure you'd already know if she's pursuing a fool's errand.
Pointer chooses silence again, but this time Winsong presses her concern.
So, what do you really think?
My thoughts are unimportant. All attempts to talk them out of it have failed. And what's worse, the more forcefully I attempt to dissuade them, the more determined they become.
All right, so lay it on me. Why are they doomed to fail?
I see no reason to expend any energy explaining it.
Winsong gestures at the ward behind her.
Whatever. I'll just have to make my own judgments on the matter.
Hissabeth is an excellent researcher. Sharp and decisive. On those merits alone, she's earned my trust. My analysis points to a dangerous level of uncertainty in this project. The price of failure, even optimistically, could be much worse than a few days in recovery. There could be more permanent injuries. They could even... My nature compels me to do whatever I can to reduce the danger to our staff. And I want to keep my friends alive. What does it matter if we make it into space and discover whether the storm affects the whole universe? Say that we determine this phenomenon only affects Earth, then what? We can't leave. We don't have the technology to fly off somewhere else. And if instead we determine the storm is indeed universal, and that it will inevitably swallow up the stars, well, then wouldn't it all be pointless? Either way, my calculations are clear. The answer is not worth our lives.
That's how you feel. I get it. So why not tell them?
I've been attempting to find the right time to say it.
The leyline scholar, she has the answer she came for.
Maybe so. Speaking of things to say, I've got some news, and I thought it was better you hear it from me. Laplace has decided to evacuate the spaceport. All staff on site are to be relocated before the end of the month.
Evacuated? Where to? There is critical equipment here that can't be moved in that time frame. Besides, this spaceport was part of our active partnership with the local government. Ah, we're moving to our real branch in Plesetsk, aren't we? The one on the edge of the Arctic Circle that's proven immune to the storm. This is our storm emergency plan.
You've got it. All Laplace employees are to spend a week in the care center after reporting to Plesetsk. The local staff will be put on paid vacation, as is usual.
The paid vacation.
Hissabeth was also waiting for the
Thank
right
you,
time.
Arden.
And I guess this is it. Sign this for her, will you? Don't worry, it's not a donor card.
A sheet of paper is
You're
held out
asking
to
me
her.
sign this so that my teammates can stay here and die in the storm.
I'm not asking. I'm only delivering it to you. But they know what they're doing here. That's why I want to help.
I need some time. My analysis won't be objective right now.
Sure. Just don't keep your teammates waiting. Our time is short.
She places the paper neatly in her pocket, then returns to the glass to watch the oversleeping girl in the hospital bed. A few months ago, none of them could have imagined it would come to this. No, it actually started 3 hours ago. I did a another game for a little bit, but it was like Twitch only. So I've actually been streaming since 2 p.m. or something. Hi, MQ. I had to fix something, sorry. Hello, Dr. Forwing.
Not long ago, Voyager 2 successfully reached Uranus, marking the first ever...
So yeah, this game is like reverse 1999 because you're going in the past from 1999. So there's a lot of events that are historical that they kind of bring in.
Earlier visit to Titan,
with kind of their own weird take on it.
Their future.
Cosmodrone. The staticky but steady voice of the news cuts out.
We already know where they're going.
There's
and what they're
Hissabeth.
gonna do. Why are you wasting time on old news? As I recall, we've even got a photo from Voyager 1 taken in 1990. It's stored somewhere in the Laplace archives.
That's correct. They even have the development reports from Seaton, and the work done on media burst communication tech. But none of the archives mention the whereabouts of the golden records, do they? So there's a chance we'll hear some new clue this time around, like, according to the sudden decrease in Voyager 1's mass, it's been speculated that the golden records were intercepted by an unknown entity.
Intercepted? You make it sound like it was stolen by aliens or space pirates.
A space pirate? I doubt they would have any interest in some ordinary records. Now why don't you get to the point? What's so urgent that you had to switch off the radio?
Oh, I'm making a video. I didn't want the sound drowning out the recording. Should be quiet enough now.
"1986.
Hissabeth, Laplace researcher. So why was I mad enough to join this project? Call it a matter of personal interest. Let me introduce myself in a little more detail, in case you're shocked when you get your first look at me.
Are we there yet? This is no way.
No way the snakes talk.
Slither, please.
No way.
We don't have a choice. We're stuck with this most unfortunate mode of transportation.
No way.
Introducing 2 of the 9 siblings of the Dubois family, always loudly at odds and proud of it. Thanks to the cold weather, the others still brewmating, so they haven't yet tested my patience.
Welcome. Let me walk you to your office. Your ID card, please. Oh, my apologies.
My patience just run out.
Snake twists its body away with agility, but not fast enough as it's
Thank
forced.
you for showing me the way. Why don't we speed up a bit? This place feels as cold as a goddamn morn. I can barely talk without shivering. When we get to the office, I'll warn them not to scare our colleagues for the 4th time.
Of course. We'll ensure the heat is kept on 24/7 inside your office. Laplace never neglects the little details.
Reptile enthusiast, she's just trying to hide the rudeness of her surprise.
Here we are. Go ahead and knock on the door. Miss Pointer should be expecting you. By the way, since you mentioned the cold weather, do you need a thermostat for your lovely pets? We try our best to meet all of our researchers' needs.
Oh, we're all good. My coat works as a kind of thermoregulated insulator. It should be fine.
Understood. And please note that the spaceport here is just a part of our local research collaboration. Laplace's official branch in Plissets is actually further north, right on the edge of the Arctic Circle. It has a strict security policy, so you'll need to file an application before visiting. There's no guarantee it will be approved either. Welcome to the Plissets Cosmodrome. Goodbye, little Hissy.
Researcher disappears down the hall, and cheerful voices ring out again.
Too, I think the staff here are more accommodating than most types we meet.
Or are you just being more of a jerk than usual? Now stay out of trouble and don't call me by my number again. Just so you know, I'm perfectly willing to tie you up by the tails if I start hearing about any missing lab rats.
The door swings open, preventing the escalation of their family feud.
Huh?
I knew I heard someone talking behind the door. Glad my ears don't need tuning. Please, come in. Are you the new researcher on this project?
You've got it. So, I take it you're one of my new colleagues?
The new colleague's attitude seems cold to the touch. But once she steps inside and takes in the whole setup, she realizes that details like that won't matter too much.
2 chairs, and 2 standard issue desks. Is it just the 2 of us?
One has a little
I
outfit.
expected you to be more rigorous as a fellow Laplace researcher.
They need
According to
IDs.
official records, we have a 3rd researcher on the team. An attaché from the local government. In theory, anyway. No one has ever seen or heard of them. It's just a name on the notice board. However, if you insist on ignoring our esteemed co-worker, who I mention out of deep respect for our local partners, then correct, it's just the 2 of us. So, what do you think of our setup? It's not so bad. At least we're in full control of our budget. Although I recommend setting those budget expectations low.
Cool. Everything's more or less as I expected. An undervalued project in extraordinary times. What kind of bizarre mind hatched up the idea of teleporting supplies directly into space?
Do you believe our goals are unrealistic?
Not at all. Only eclectic, let's say. And I've always been a fan of eclectic theories. They're often a stepping stone to true discovery. I'm certain that the combination of arcanum and science will one day make up the core of our civilization. We're not there yet, but...
It's only a matter of time. Perhaps this project will be the next leap forward. So far, the teleport disk we've developed is functional but unstable. It's a one-way ticket capable of travel only within a short distance. But if we can improve its range and stability, I calculate its value to society to be potentially earth-shaking.
Looks like we'll make for quite a team.
She picks up the stack of files from the desk, clearing a small spot to lean against.
But before that, we'll have to make sure our project isn't shut down before it can begin. Which means we need to cook up something worthwhile to put in our report.
To that end, I know you're an expert in aerospace materials. Are there any specific specimens you need? I'll do what I can to source them for you. Oh, but be quick. Our resource applications must be submitted today. The evaluation process and all other little details mean it will take some time to arrive.
I just don't want to be in the way. But I should, you know what I could do actually?
No, I don't have any particular needs for now. How do you feel about fish?
They're fine. As are those pets you've got dangling in your hair.
Cool. Looks like I've come to exactly the right place. No nosy layabouts around to moan about my hobbies. Speaking of those pets, they're not really pets. I remember mentioning them in my profile. You didn't read it, Whatever, so long as they can hold their own. Then you threw the file into the trash, am I right?
It wasn't quite so dramatic, but yes. I briefly scanned it for your field of expertise and experience. Nothing else mattered to me.
Still, you should get to know your new colleagues. I'm a Melusine. We have snakes for hair. So they're not pets, they're my siblings.
What?
Technically, you've got yourself a grand total of 9 new co-workers. Surprise!
What?
That is certainly new information. It's unfortunate that Laplace doesn't pay out their sharpodontes by head.
Maybe I can convince them to go in for every 2 heads?
I wouldn't predict your chances to be high, but a larger food allowance seems appropriate, given your additional mouths to feed.
Oh God.
Me a corner office? I need a lot of space for my fish tank. Pets and plants help me cool off.
Whatever you want. Let's just finish the report as soon as possible. Then we can apply for additional office space. 1 room for each of us. Deal?
Deal.
Agreement reached. Pointer lifts her right hand. A snake stretches forward to gently tap her palm with its head.
Nice working with you.
I can't believe they even have voices. Little sneaky snakes. The meaning of meaning. Okay.
Everything from there on went smoothly and according to schedule. It was a genuine pleasure working with Pointer. Well, those first days at least.
So she's kind of documenting this while she's telling the story. Okay. Interesting.
Hissabeth, did you go to that ley lines lecture yesterday? I couldn't make it. I've been reviewing this data for the last 10 hours. The model is a mess. Something's off. I can't isolate the issue. It could be the system compiler, or the incantation. Or maybe we missed some characters when we transcoded it.
Oh, the lecture? Yeah, Winsong mentioned it when we met her at the canteen a few days ago. Hold on.
Chair swivels halfway and Hissabeth stands, stretching before setting her bread aside. A snake holding a data card slithers up to Pointer's feet.
This is Hélène. She woke up just a while ago. Hélène, meet Pointer.
Hélène.
We couldn't all attend the lecture, but I asked someone to take Hélène there to observe. Here are the notes.
I still haven't stopped being amazed by your siblings' telepathic connection. I wonder if there is an arcane skill that might approximate the same effect. Imagine how much faster we'd be able to share information with it.
It's got its advantages. If you're willing to accept 8 different voices oscillating between a party and a brawl every day in your mind.
That would be bad. Shoots up her sleeve, vanishing into her blue hair to rejoin her siblings.
Hope you don't mind. She's been a bit shy ever since we were little.
That won't be a problem. I'll get it back to you in a few days.
I just want to be a big cat with like 2 cats with cat brains.
Is that all? You could have left a message. No need to go out of your way.
Well, and I needed someone to unload a bit on. It's been months since I submitted our resupply application, and there doesn't appear to be any progress. This slow starvation for all of us is a waste of effort. They should just cut the cord and scrap all these projects they feel show no value in the short term.
Look at the silver lining. We're sure to get our new offices.
Office space. The one thing we have in abundance here.
Reverse office space.
Anyway, how are things on your side? I'm free for the moment.
I'm progressing just fine. Take a look.
She steps closer to the desk. Hissabeth shifts some space and lays out the...
Feel free to let me know if you require any help. You know, for all the time we've worked together, there are still many questions left unanswered between us. I'm curious. Why did you choose this project?
The tenor of their conversation has changed since their first meeting. This isn't a test, it's a genuine concern. Time has built enough trust between
There
them.
are many
to
other
ask.
teams pursuing the combination of arcanum and science. I think one of them is presently working on cleaning incantations and plant-related rituals. Why choose Plesetsk? Is it that you feel your expertise in material
Plesetsk.
science will be of most benefit here? Or do you have a particular interest in the aerospace industry? Don't mistake my intentions. I'm happy you chose to join our little team. You've performed exceptionally well so far.
If I had to put a finger on it, I'd say it was curiosity. I really want to know where those golden records will end up.
She rolls up the blueprint before selling to
Remember what
relax.
I told you about my parents? They were studying information technology at Laplace before the first storm struck.
Hissabeth's mind has always jumped around, but now Pointer can't keep up. She knows to wait for the point to come back around. Pointer.
I can't wrap my head around that stuff. My whole life has been a constant stream of information. You wouldn't believe how distracting it is to have 8 voices in your brain, bothering you night and day. Still, all 9 of us enjoyed reading. Whenever we found a particularly compelling article, we'd divide it up and each focus on a different part. We'd always have a huge brainstorm after we finished. It was a lot of fun, actually. I miss those times. I still remember the day that meteor fell to Earth.
Nos derniers rapports indiquent que Voyager 1 a officiellement parcouru la plus grande distance.
Voyager 1 through the furthest of our solar system. Wait, so literally Voyager? Surpassing Pioneer 10. 69 units are surpassed.
I don't remember where I was or what I was doing, but I remember the broadcast was talking about Voyager 1. And that all 9 of us were staring at the twinkling dot on the screen.
Si la Lune se trouve à près de 400 000 km de nous, à quel point ce petit caillou était-il plus éloigné de la Terre lorsqu'il a commencé son voyage? Incroyable!
We never knew the stars above our heads could actually fall into our world. What was happening up there? For all our brainstorms, we never reached a solid conclusion. Where will Voyager 1 go? Who, if anyone, will find its golden records? When will the stars stop shining? Are there researchers out there just like us living on another planet, looking for the same answers? One little meteor brought us so many questions, and we could never leave a stone unturned.
I see. That's why
Yeah.
you love this project, despite its lack
I really
of
like her
immediate
hair, too.
contributions to society.
But maybe I'm biased because like her hair is like the bottom of my hair a
Our
little
work is
bit. You know?
critical to the future of aerospace engineering. We've got plenty of contributions.
I really like her hair too. But yeah, she's the banner character to pull.
Was that an attempt to cheer me up? There's no need. I'm not easily discouraged.
Palm to palm, their hands meet for just a moment.
You've warmed up a bit.
Yeah, thanks to the 24/7 heating, and because I keep all of us well fed. Speaking of, I'm headed to town to find a restaurant. Care to join me? There's some decent food in Plesetsk now, thanks to the new policies. Do you want anything in particular?
Your call.
Back then,
Yeah.
I never thought to ask why our supply application had been put on ice for so long.
Pretty hair. Yeah, my hair's been this long. Lovis is crazy. It's just my outfit.
They're terminating the project?
Like, usually I'm only up to like here with it. The noise startles the snakes. One by one they poke their heads out to join the shock. Too bad the moment's already passed. Pointer doesn't even have the time to snap a picture.
I understand, ma'am, but you should know that our top priority after each storm is to restore the Foundation and the LSCC to full function as soon as possible.
This guy.
With our
Who's this
current
guy?
shortages of resources and manpower, that means cutting all non-essential projects.
Non-essential? Then what is it that counts as essential? Who decided on our priority?
Snakies are mad. Before the snakes can hiss again and protest, Pointer reaches out and grabs Hissabeth.
Calm down, Hissabeth. I understand that Mr. Ludwig did his best to keep as many projects running in Plessitz as he could. We couldn't have stayed here this long if it weren't for him. But he's only a branch leader. He doesn't get to make the top-level decisions.
They act as if all of their essential and valuable consumer technology just popped up out of nowhere. To think that aerospace engineering has less to contribute than their other projects? Mad! They wouldn't even have vegetable packets in their instant noodles without us.
I'm sorry, but our decision is final. Please allow me to finish. As you can imagine, I have several other meetings lined up after this.
All the meetings.
Please continue.
Madame Lucy has expressed that she is not in favor of this decision. To that end, she asked me to deliver a lifeline for your work here.
Lucy,
As
so
you know, our knowledge about the storm
this is
remains
pre-Lucy
extremely
leaving
limited. Madame
Laplace.
Lucy believes we could better manage our circumstances if we could observe it in greater detail.
Those are the past,
particularly its
for
extent.
sure.
She's seeking volunteers from Plessitz for a project. One that aims to send
Plessitz.
a monitor into space in order to collect data as the storm arrives.
Two completely different reactions. Hissabeth's like, yeah.
What about the other projects? Where will the researchers be assigned if their projects have all been terminated?
Pointer shoots her another look, trying to signal her, but Hissabeth either doesn't notice or doesn't care.
Most will be reassigned to other teams. I'm afraid there isn't much manpower to spare on our work here. That's the deal. If you want to stay on this project, then this mission must become your full focus. On the bright side, you'll have full
Focus.
access to all the resources left in Plessitz.
Plessitz. He makes a quick glance down the hallway to check no one is around, then steps closer and lowers his voice.
I believe you two to be the most talented researchers in Plessitz. And I know
Plessitz.
you want to achieve something with your work here. Still, I think I should caution you against accepting this task. Sure, if you pull this off, you'd become a legend throughout our organization. But there's only so much value in fame and admiration.
And what would happen if we were to fail?
I'm afraid your best hope would be instant death. And it may be much worse than that. No one knows for certain what the storm can do after all. I'm not sure this is worth your lives.
Noticing another researcher approaching from the far end of the hall with luggage in hand, he steps back, readopting his cool professional tone.
Alright, that's all. I just need you to confirm that you've been informed. You'll have 24 hours to respond to our request.
After receiving the official documents, Pointer and Hissabeth return to their office. They say nothing for a long time, and the weight of the decision before them deserves their silent consideration. Finishing their deliberations, Pointer clears the air.
Hissabeth, I know you're a big supporter of Madame Lucy, but I'm sure you agree this mission is a statistical death sentence. If you're struggling for a way to say no, I'll come up with one.
Uh-oh, what's happening? Why are we... Her words don't seem to have any purchase on her fellow researcher. Hissabeth looks up at her with a puzzled expression.
Sorry, what? Never mind. I've got good news. I just talked to Winsong. She's got a solution to one of our major issues.
She's like zoned out and came back. Hissabeth waves a hand as she answers, continuing her work.
Wait. Don't tell me you want to volunteer.
Why shouldn't we? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
But have you even considered the risk we'd be taking? Like the liaison said,
We'll have all the equipment we need, with a project that's progressing smoothly, working towards an achievable goal for the common good. It is almost like the universe is within our grasp. All we must do is make our teleport disc work.
It's not that simple. We'd still need an astronaut capable of launching the monitor. Who could we find that would be capable of acclimatizing to a zero-gravity
Let me check.
environment under high heat
I
and
don't want to be in the
pressure
way of too much
such a
stuff.
short time?
That's the good news. Winsong already found us an ideal candidate, an acrobat.
Hissabeth finishes her task and holds out the sheet to Pointer. A follow-up work schedule.
Here, I made a list of issues we'll need to tackle. Of course, that's only assuming you'll accept Madame Luce's mission too. I remember we talked about
Pointer
space
doesn't want to do
exploration
this.
when I first arrived in Placid. You said you wanted to know what's going on up there too. So tell me, what price are you willing to pay for that answer?
What the? Do we have to...
Breathe. Let the air find its balance within. Remember what Mr. Kozlov said. You must never be afraid of falling. I just have to imagine myself floating in space. That's right. I will not fall from the fire again.
Circus Barker's
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our fabulous wire dancer, the youngest acrobat of the Utrinia Circus.
Oh yeah. I think she's the character coming next. Yeah, she's the character coming next. Next banner. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, okay, we actually have a battle. I was like, when are we gonna actually battle? But yeah, I'm even in the way of the battle. Okay. I mean, it's gonna be super easy. Blue and plant.
The performance is about to start. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy.
I usually act alone, but fine, I'll try to get along.
Like, I'm gonna
Let the
one-shot
overture
this
begin.
Wow, we're in space. Calm down and relax. It's just a simple performance. No different from the ones that came before.
Guns loaded.
I have auto battle on.
All too obvious.
Laundry time.
Which, yeah. A little shotgun. Well. Phew, good. Everything has gone according to plan.
Kiparina, star acrobat of the Utranyaya Circus. Why did I join this project? Well, I guess I'm trying to help in any way I can, like I always do.
Now we're gonna get her story. Cool. So yeah, we're getting their backstory and then the actual project.
Space. It is a performance that exists within an almost weightless world of imagination. Close to reality, but at the same time, unreachable. I've come to love the life that Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov provided for us there, and I never thought it might end. Here I am, Ringmaster. How can I help you?
Mr. Kozlov brushes a little ash off his seat, but when he hears Kiparina's voice, he bolts up immediately.
Oh, Alia. No need to be so formal outside of work. Anyway,
Alia.
how is it you're feeling today? I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Take time for a little rest. Old Kozlov can manage things from here.
Please, it was just a thoughtless accident, and I won't let it happen again, I promise. I've fully recovered. I know you're worried about me, but just ask anyone and you'll know I'm not lying. Even Mrs. Kozlov agreed. See, I can even put on my fireworks show again.
Light bursts from her outstretched fingertip, briefly illuminating the space like it's midday. Cool! Like a plant drawing in the sunlight, absorbing it, storing it, and then releasing it again. A beautiful, if useless, arcane skill.
Oh, more beautiful than ever. It seems you've mastered the techniques that Miss Winsong taught you. There's no doubt our Alia has
She's
a
related to
budding
E.T.
talent for these ley
Well,
line things.
She's probably an
Please don't
arcanist.
start that again. I already told Miss Winsong that I had no plans to leave the circus.
Which I think she's a pullable. So all the pullable characters in this game are arcanists. It's arcanists and humans. People with magic powers and people without. The TLDR. With a storm that comes every so often that... It's called Reverse 99 because you go backwards in the storm. You don't know what timeline you're going to end up in, if you'll survive. But this whole game is figuring out the storm, and Laplace, that place we're in where Hissabeth is researching, there's a lot of researchers that come through that, which is, we're the timekeeper ourselves.
All of a sudden, but it's so far from here.
Whenever you see Vertin, that is us, the main character, and we're the timekeeper, and we are the only one who can navigate the storm. We're the only one who can, like, pop up in every timeline and try to get pieces together for it. And it comes down to this one legion called the Magnus Vindictes, who was led by one lady, and now I'm thinking another has taken over.
Would like to meet you in Mir.
But they exist in every timeline, so.
They work for an organization called Laplace.
But they also made a, like, chapter where you go to the year 2007? 2001 or 2007, so it's like, oh wait, it's not 19, we were in the future.
Recruits all kinds of arcanists.
And that area is also protected from the storm. So there's 2 points that are protected from the storm in this game. But yeah.
If you were to join Laplace or
and every little thing on the side for each timeline is what these side events are.
have in our little circus.
But Hissabeth is someone who worked for Lucy, and Lucy is like the head of the Laplace research.
We just want to let you have another try. There may be some training involved, but we will not force you to stay. You can quit anytime you like. Natalia and I, we hope you will have a safe and happy life. After that last time when you fell from the wire, we just can't bear to.
So is E.T.
Then I'll go, Mr. Kozlov. If that's what you want.
The ultimate postman. Seeing the compromise in the girl's words, the man sighs and pats her head.
We don't want you to leave, Alia, but this is an opportunity for you to live in comfort and safety. You're just 15. We don't want you to have to learn what it feels like to scrounge for food in the freezing wild.
He leaves it there. Some memories aren't worth retelling, not to a child.
Let's just give it a try. What do you say? You will always be welcome to come back to the Utranyaya when you want. We will never turn you away from your home.
I've always known that.
She smiles, but it's not enough to hide the quiet weight of her insecurity.
Miss Winsong gave you her card, remember?
I forgot where I put it. I figured they wouldn't ever find a need for a living light bulb.
Alia.
So, then have you already planned a route, Mr. Kozlov? Are we traveling overland? When do we set off? And what are we taking with us? What's the weather like in Mirny? Should I pack some warmer clothes? Oh, it's been a while since the last time we restocked the medical kit. I'll check it later. We need to prepare for the animals' transportation.
Of course, of course. It's all in hand already. Our Alia, always such a self-starter.
Is she gonna come work for the... Oh yeah, she went to go work for the...
Laplace said
Laplace.
a very high standard
Yeah.
for its staff. Our Alia could only have been chosen if she were very special. Just see how she pays attention to each little detail.
The clever girl waits until Mr. Kozlov has disappeared. She rarely lies, so on the rare occasion she needs to, no one ever suspects. The card's still with her, tucked in the inside pocket of her coat. She isn't sure yet whether she really wants to chase after a faraway wider world.
Windsong, ley line scholar.
Yeah, Windsong is a ley line scholar.
What even is the study of ley lines? Is it like arcanist engineering? Or math? I've never seen or heard of anything like it. If I start to study these ley lines, does that mean I'll have to leave Utranyaya forever? That I won't be with Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov in the circus anymore?
She's still waiting on an answer from her mind, her heart somewhere. So for now, she'll go back to her room and sleep on it.
Купол нашего цирка был украшен миссис Козловой. Она хотела,
But yeah, see,
чтобы
the
он
inner
отражал
monologue.
красоту звезд и невесомость космоса. Какой прекрасный вид! Смогу ли я когда-нибудь увидеть его снова?
The inner monologue
если
with their own
уйду
languages.
отсюда? Мне стоит встретиться с этими людьми из Лапласа. Если я это сделаю, как хочет моя семья, тогда мы все сможем жить лучше. Верно?
Zoom. No, I'm not zooming my character because I'm trying to not block the story.
Одна звезда, две звезды, большая медведица.
I mean a perfect
Это большая
spot.
медведица и малая. Мирный.
Oh yeah, I
Я
love
думаю,
looking at
что
the
мы как-то были
constellations.
там раньше.
I can only ever get the Big Dipper. I think that's all anyone.
Как странно. Интересно, если звезды когда-нибудь исчезнут с неба, исчезнут ли они все в один день? А на
Yeah.
что похожи их мечты?
Dude, my brain... I mean, I think if I looked at a map, I could probably, but... Mirny is a place in the far north where you can see the aurora. She hopes is as beautiful as it is in her dreams. Yeah, I only saw a few Doctor Who's.
Over there.
But yeah, you go in the elevator or like what? Like the phone booth? I forget what you go into and then, or like it's like a ship or a phone booth or something.
But it's so fast.
Yeah,
Get in here.
they might have been influenced by that.
Pass through walls like that.
This game, who knows?
I got it. Over here. Help quickly.
Help! Psh. I'm gonna just use characters I don't. Like, I'm gonna get
Are we
this.
heading to a seminar?
Good as well. Willow will do so much damage too.
You can return the favor to me later.
Just tell me when you need the job done.
Am I seeing things or have I gone snowblind? What the hell is that? What exactly are we chasing here? Our comms are shut. We can't reach anyone.
Guns.
Well, you're about to get one shot.
Oh, don't stare at it for too long.
Don't waste my time.
Get away!
Guns.
Heed, oh, I call upon you.
Don't mess with Texas.
In the name of darkness.
She literally says, "Don't mess with Texas." Shotgun. Sound of her pursuers fades into the distance. She must escape the darkness around her and move towards the light. Where there is light, there is life and other voices.
Успешно отремонтировал свою платформу для получения снимков и продолжит исследование урана в соответствии с первоначально запланированным планом. Войдер-1 продолжает свое путешествие к краю Солнечной системы и за ее пределы. Согласно нашим прогнозам, он пройдет мимо Проксимы Центавра.
70,000 years? Imagine we had something up in space that's going to take 70,000 years to come back. What the heck?
The same strange dream again. It's gotten more and more detailed since we arrived in Mirny. I need something to distract myself. Miss Vinsong and Mr. Kozlov made an appointment to meet next week. Until then, I should continue to prepare for a show. Utranyaya is making its debut in Mirny tonight. It's a new beginning.
Across from the circus tents in a small restaurant, the distant sounds of conversation put her at ease. The streets of Mirny echo with the steady rhythm of patrolling boot. She hasn't seen the aura yet, but even so, the novelty of it all makes her heart race.
I just need to cheer up and do my
It was a
best.
police call box thing. Oh, okay.
Because it's also my debut in Mirny.
Yeah, no, I had that app. I remember that. I need to get that again. Thank you for reminding me.
Will change their minds if I can be Nova the audience.
Yeah, you literally can find the moon where it is by holding it up. You put your GPS or something. Yeah, it's really cool. I forgot about that. I used that years and years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our fabulous wire dancer, the youngest acrobat
Flashbang.
of the circus, Kiperina!
The sound seemed to rise above her head. To see more clearly, she pushes through the crowd and looks up. Cheers and shouts, applause and harpies. They circle the figure above like planetary rings. Points of light burst around the figure's silhouette. A few of them feel familiar. These particles were born from the nebula of her home. She looks around, smiling in the middle of the noise. Earth is such a lively and beautiful place.
Will they let me stay if I keep giving perfect performances like this? Should I move forward or back?
Instinctively, she clenches her fist and follows the cheers with her eyes. From these heights, it's hard to recognize anyone. What the heck? There are no friendly faces, no family. She's alone on the wire. And that's how it's supposed to be. Just like her dream, a flickering star points the way forward.
Don't stand still too long. They all want you to move on. They all want to see how far you'll go.
She steadies herself to take another step. The show is over. The audience is gone. Mr. Kozlov packs away the stage props, his voice booming with pride.
Natalia and I were a little worried for you back there, but it seems our worrying was for nothing. The show was even better than we hoped. You did such a good job, Alia. The audience was thrilled. I knew we came to the right place. I'll ask Natalia to prepare us a proper banquet tonight. Something to reward our darling Alia and celebrate your new job at Laplace.
We still don't know about that yet, but I'll try my best.
I know you can do anything once you make up your mind to do it. And now, I must go discuss tonight's food with Natalia.
Hello, Zig.
Hmm?
The girl seems lost in the performance. She stares up at the stage, her eyes just as bright as the star that guided her to the other side of the rope.
Perhaps she's taking a break, or waiting for someone.
She knows that Utranaya never turns away lingering audience members, but talking to new people has never been her strength. Still, the show reminded her sometimes it's worth taking that step forward, even if you don't know what comes next. She doesn't hesitate this time.
Hello?
Мы верим, что Voyager 1 будет продолжать исследовать галактику дальше и дальше. Путешествие в глубины Вселенной, несущие с собой стремление человечества к исследованиям, вероятно, продлится дольше, чем жизнь на Земле.
Radio catches her new friend's attention in all ways. She's spent the past few days fascinated with the little music box. No. I don't think she is yet, but I think she's the next... Yeah, I think Kipperina's the next banner.
Maybe we can take a longer one.
Like Hissabeth now, Kipperina later.
You haven't seen
Probably in like a week or something. I forget how long. The girl shakes her head, sets the radio aside, and waits for Kipperina to speak. Kipperina kneels down. Now they're eye to eye.
Is anything coming back to you? I asked some people around about you, but no one had any clue. Don't worry. Most of us in the circus were adopted by Mr. Kozlov, so he won't mind if you stay with us. He always gives a hand to those in need. And I'm going to meet an extraordinary lady tomorrow. She knows a lot. Maybe she will know who you are.
Kipperina is used to this kind of blank stare. She sees it on the faces of children that were lost while they were at the circus. How Miss Kozlov have comforted them and kept them entertained. She stands up, steps back, and reaches her hand towards the girl.
Hey, look at this.
A soft glow blooms at her fingertip, warming the tent with its light.
It's my arcane skill. It's not very useful, I know, but don't you think it's pretty? People say it looks like the stars.
A tiny light served as purple. She seems far more at ease now.
I could do it again if you like. Let's try something. Can you spell your name?
She doesn't know anything about the writing of this planet, so there's no way to share her name. Wonder if it's Voyager. This creature wants a name to communicate with her, so she understands that much. The blocks form a messy, colorful path. A logic forms in her mind. Kiparina searches for something familiar among the colors.
Long journey. Traveler? Sounds like you just picked these words up from the radio. Did you go on a long journey to reach Mirny? How was it that Mr. Kozlov decided on our stage names? Give me a second. Long journey. We could call that a voyage. That would make you...
Yeah, Voyager!
Who traveled a long journey, a... Voyager.
Yeah. The girl watches for a moment and imitates the gesture.
Perina.
Wow. Wait, Voyager really went on a long journey? I don't have Voyager. Which is one I'm missing.
Now that you have a stage name, you are now an official member of the Utrnaya Circus.
Wait a minute, Voyager was in the circus too? Wow. Voyager spins herself towards the tent's entrance. A moment later, footsteps and a familiar friendly voice arrive together.
Alia, where's that girl? The one who was staring at the animals before? I brought a bunny around for her.
Ah!
I suppose I'll be looking after her now. Because
They brought a bun.
those Laplace people tomorrow, right? You need a rest, Alia. Now do as Mama Kozlov says. Go have a nice meal at the restaurant in town and then straight to bed early.
Mrs. Kozlov, I don't need to.
Hush, just go. I didn't cook anything for you tonight. We've already paid the restaurant.
I didn't cook anything. Sorry. If you were hungry, you better go. Well. For the end, she chooses the fuzzy rabbit. The tent falls quiet again, leaving Kiparina alone, looking helpless.
I'm not just a little kid that you need to take care of. Fine. I'll go. And after that, I will train for another hour. Yes, that's for the best.
That's all. Thanks.
She closes the menu and slides it across the... Oh, they're at the same restaurant.
Sorry, it sometimes takes us a while to decide on an order. So, you were saying, you found a strange girl here in Mirny, and then? Hold on. That special device you're holding. Did you get it from Winsong?
Yes. Before I came to Mirny, I fell from the wire during the show. And Miss Winsong happened to be there. I don't remember the details, but she said my arcane skill was able to protect me. She helped me draw out the aura from around my body and analyzed how it worked. Though I didn't understand that part at all. But the name of her theory is still clear in my mind. The study of ley lines. She gave me this device before she left. She said it would make it easier to control my arcane skill. Mr. Kozlov wants me to give it a try again. So I've decided to go see her tomorrow.
Cool. She's a great researcher. The study of ley lines is still highly theoretical. But as we say at Laplace, theory often lays the foundation for practice. If you do decide to join us, I'd be happy to write a reference letter for you.
You're a Laplace researcher?
You didn't already guess? My colleagues often say I dress, you know, like a mad scientist.
I guess it's that. I never thought I would meet a scientist eating at a little restaurant like this.
Oh, please. I'm sure you're aware that scientists are living things too. We need to eat just like everyone else.
You little snakes poke out of Hissabeth's hair, nodding along. One tilts its head up, letting Kiparina stroke it. Its scales feel smooth and cold.
Looks like you meant it when you said you're good with animals.
Stroking the snakes, you know?
I spend a lot of time with them at the circus. I even helped raise one of our bear cubs.
Kipperina hadn't been in the restaurant long before Hissabeth walked in and sat right beside her. One of the snakes takes the lead in inspecting Kipperina, who greets it kindly in return. That's all it takes for the two to find common ground.
You know, you haven't answered my question yet. Why do you choose to be an acrobat? Don't you find it scary to walk on a wire all the way up in the air? I suppose it is a really cool job, though.
Well, it is cool, I have to admit. But what I really like about being up on the wire is that when you look down, you get to see a view that no one else gets to in their daily life. When I stand on the wire, the audience below look just like stars, and it feels like I'm floating in space with them.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah.
Isn't that great? In that moment, I stop worrying about my performance and forget all expectations. I can just be in the moment, shining like a star.
In the moment.
Oh, intriguing. You know, in a way I came all the way out here because I had the same thought. I want to work with the smartest minds in the world, whether humans or arcanists. They're also like the stars in a lot of ways, each one bound to go down in history. And I'm trying to
Like
find
Lucy.
out what really exists beyond the limits of
Freaking
the
Lucy will forever be the strongest character in this game.
Share the same feeling?
Madame
They're
Luce.
such neat little snakes. Oh, it looks like they have fallen asleep.
We've always been on the same page when it comes to these things.
Hello, hello. Her
Your
pupils
arcane
turned
spell
to
is exactly as I expected. It captures photons from the aurora and stores them as latent energy. Then when it's deployed, it appears to form a kind of prismatic plasma barrier.
What?
I'll explain next time. It's complicated. It could take hours to get it into your head. Still, it is most obvious to me that you're exactly the person we want for this opportunity. What do you say? Will you give it a try?
Huh?
An opportunity to reach the
Pet earner
stars.
snakes.
You mean you're the colleague Miss Vinsong mentioned? The one who invited me to Mirny? I should have known. Was this a test? I thought you were a friend I could talk to.
A friend? Superb. That's the best compliment I've received in months. Relax, this wasn't a test at all. We just happened to share the same taste in food. But I do hope you'll consider our offer seriously, in the spirit of the good time we had together.
Are you serious though? You really mean you want me to become an astronaut?
Bruh, an astronaut.
Exactly. Don't rush to a decision. We can wait till tomorrow. In fact, the materials I've been expecting should arrive tomorrow as well. Maybe the delivery guy will bring you a small gift along the way.
You don't have to. Sorry, I didn't prepare any gifts.
Don't be silly. It's just a friendly gesture. I believe you come from the same region, so I'll bet you two will get along quite famously. And he has an interesting nickname too. It was, oh, right. Name Day.
Yeah, this is a character. Name Day is a character that we can pull. All right, let's do one more chapter part, whatever, because there's like 20 parts to these, so they take a little bit each. We'll do one more and I'll pull on Hissabeth.
Number 136 from near the Colima Mountains. Tells the tale of the Polar Star icebreaker. The crew suffered some kind of mass hysteria. The same thing happened later in the Kola Peninsula. Our destination is close to the Arctic Circle. With any luck, we should get a great view of the aurora. Name Day. Investigator for St. Pavlov Foundation, currently serving for Far East Branch. Why did I join
It's
this
cool
project?
purple eyes.
Well, it is a job, and I like to do as I am told.
Oh god. He likes to do as he's told.
Neva River, Lake Ladoga, Sphere River, then Lake Onega. It takes less time to travel by water. Maybe I can even buy a small gift along the way. What sort of specialties does Mirny have other than diamonds? Oh, maybe I can stop by Petrozabotsk on my way back. Looks like I'll have to walk the rest of the way after landing. Oh, Plesesk, a place of boundless snow and not much else.
Endless white fields or something. Oh.
Trying to reach the stars in order to monitor the storm from space, huh? Sounds like a good gig, even if it does mean being stationed at the northernmost frozen tip of the world. Maybe it will go nowhere, but what would it be without a little pioneering spirit?
In legends, a meteor may signal incoming disasters or foreshadows good fortune. Like the eternal soul, it all depends on what the viewer chooses to believe.
Ленинград находится как раз по другую сторону этого снежного поля. Я позволю этому метеориту указать мне путь.
The Foundation never gives me a break, which I guess makes me equal parts lucky and unlucky.
Mr. Nameday?
Yep. Hold on.
I heard you were leaving for the north on a new mission. Is that true?
Oh shoot, Villa.
For an errand.
She's a
The
good
Far East
healer
branch
too.
is short on staff
But
right
I
now,
don't have
so
her.
I'm going all on my own. Miss Winsong should be on a field trip there. Is there anything you'd like me to give her?
Where is it? Is it north of Ryashki? Could I come visit there with Vila?
Children speak more directly, but the mention of a familiar place brings a few seconds of silence.
Well, so long as you finish all your classes and get good grades, I'm certain you'll be able to go anywhere with Miss Vila. As long as it is safe. But things could change. I can't promise anything. Except maybe a little souvenir when I get back. Now, August, do you have anything you want me to give Miss Winsong?
Yes, and Vila does too. I've written lots and lots of things. Comrade Winsong can read them when no one is there to tell her a bedtime story. And this, from my tallest and most spirited sunflower guards. You must not water them too much, and they should be placed somewhere under the sun.
Villa passes an envelope over, placing it
I'd
next
like this to be delivered to Miss Winston. She said in the last letter that she had started to teach again, and it was more difficult than she remembered. I wrote a little bit about my own experience teaching. Hope it helps. And please, talk to her if you have any ideas. You're so good with kids. Nina, Piotr, and Pasono ask about you all the time, always wondering when you'll visit again.
I didn't ask. I know how busy you are, Mr. Raccoon. And so is Vila. Every day she's either painting something or talking to the white clothes.
With any luck, I'll be free for a while after this mission. I'll come back and do some magic for you kids. What do you say?
Some magic, yay. Oh, he's just like, I think they were like little orphan kids in one of the
Theo?
stories.
A good comrade must always keep his word.
The fuzzy hat bobs up and down.
Sounds like you've been doing well recently. The Foundation's textbook is an easy read, but I really hadn't expected just how effortlessly you'd be able to make your lesson plans.
Lesson plans are nothing compared to field missions. Just keep this in mind during your errand. Your safety is our first priority here.
Of course. But the good news is I'm quite familiar with this era.
Though in this era, the city has yet reverted to its old name, St. Petersburg. Talk like this always seems to circle back to that little town swallowed in snow. But now is not the time for that.
Anyway, I'll make sure Miss Winsong receives August's seeds and your letter.
Thanks a lot. I don't want to make our goodbyes here too long-winded. Just take care, especially since you're going to be all on your own.
Well, I won't exactly be all on my own.
Hey, so any idea how far off this place is? I think we must be pretty
Oh, this guy. They had some event with it.
almost to see that unmistakable Laplace metal roof. I've actually got some business lined up in Munich. Those diamonds of theirs are certain to fetch a tidy profit back in the East Branch.
I should have never let you out. Can we make a deal? You stay quiet, and I'll get you safely to our destination. Then you can say whatever you've got to say to whoever made the mistake of inviting you here. You know, you really like to talk. I'm beginning to understand why no one else would take this job.
Whoever heard of a merchant who doesn't like to talk? Admit it. You'd be burned to tears if I were not here.
Oh no. The chatty salamander's tucked under Nameday's coat. Its mother sputtered along with it.
Quiet.
Bandit in Arctic Circle? That's new.
Nearby snowbanks serve perfectly as cover, shielding Nameday from view.
I saw someone coming this way.
We can't let him get any further. There's some kind of military base up ahead, and it's heavily guarded. Think how far we've gone. We can't go home empty-handed. That arcane item they've got is probably worth a few sharp adontes, don't you think?
Item? Hey, I'm a living, breathing creature.
You don't need to yell at me. Say it to them if you like.
What? Are you sure? Never mind. What should I yell?
Anything. I just need you to draw their attention. I'm not letting them anywhere near Plesetsk.
This way! I hear something! Keep up!
A dark shape juts out of the shadow. The odd appearance of the strange metal vessel draws every eye. Nameday's blade lands right in time, stopping the hand reaching for the vessel.
Sabia.
Let's go. I walk fast. Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
Careful now, gentlemen. You might be biting off more than you can chew. Nice try. That little trick won't earn you a single coin in the hat, let alone a scare. Enough stalling. Hand over the talking pot. Pot, are you blind? You're out of your depth here, gentlemen. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Whatever you...
Another jar?
Mind the blade.
You don't want to miss it.
Piñasca.
Ouch! Stay away from me. Got you. Oh look!
Don't worry.
It's newly made this year. You are not welcome here.
Nameday tosses aside his stick and scoops up a handful of snow. Robbers' footprints trail away into the distance. If they had one redeeming trait, it was knowing when to cut their losses.
What are we waiting for with that knife?
Oh, well, it's more of a collectible than a weapon. But I guess you understand now why they sent me to escort you instead of hiding you in the back of some truck, huh?
I didn't see a single truck heading for Placid.
His smiley little face.
By the way, Would the knife thingy part of our arcane skill? Why don't you just make a gun instead? Times have changed, friend. Blades are out of date. You should give yourself an upgrade and start blasting.
I'd probably be serving with Xeno if I was any good with guns. Have you ever heard of that legendary pilot from Xeno, the Baron Switch? If you were really important, then you would get a guard like that. All that being a noisy little salamander gets you is a guy that can turn trash into knives.
That's nearly the most useless arcane skill I've ever heard of. I say nearly, because it's still better than mine. So, I'm not in a position to criticize.
What does your arcane skill do?
He crumbling to a puff of ash.
That's it.
He can disappear.
It's certainly something.
The rest of the journey is at last blessedly. Their destination draws near. The outlines of buildings take shape, and someone is already waiting in the snow.
Miss Winsong.
The so-called Cosmodrome isn't nearly as grand as imagined. Surrounded by the vast expanse of white, people and buildings alike feel small.
Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to Plisetsk.
Yeah, the artists in this game are really good. They're good. Oh, Winsong is greeting them, too. So everyone is literally coming together. This is like like I said, it up to part 10, it's a little bit just setting the story. It's always how it works. But when you get past 10, it starts to get weird. So they're just, all these people are coming to work on this project is what I'm getting at. We got Name Day, Winsong, Hissabeth, and what's her name? Kipparina. Alright, well, take a moment.
I've cleaned and seasoned all the fish before
And we do a pull.
Now,
But yeah, see, it's her, and then Name Day's here, but I think after this, oh, they have August here, or Argus, sorry. Huh. Well, let's see. All right, first 10 pull. First 10 pull. I might have got Name Day. Let's see. No, we got August, though. But I already have a few of them. Right. Try again. 20. I think. Yeah, we got somebody. There's somebody right there. Is it Hissabeth? Hissabeth? Yeah!
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Burton. I'm
20 pull. Like, the gotchas have been so nice to me lately.
Don't be rude. You know, boss, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth.
Little snakies. Well, that was... I've been waiting for her to come out. I'm so happy. Oh my god, Auron got her in 20 pulls too. Hold on. The Auron luck. The luck. Dude, Auron was here, I'm telling you. Auron got her in 20 pulls, so I got her in 20 pulls. We got 2B in 10 pulls. We didn't get Lupa, but I have a guaranteed for Lova, so I'm so excited for that. Like, you know, it's gonna be like 80 pulls, but that's okay. And then, we got Springfield, so we got everyone. I don't remember how many Springfield took on Girls Frontline, but no, we've literally got 3 pulls very, very nicely. Yay! Okay, well, now the only issue is I need to upgrade her.
You're so quiet.
Now I save for we'll see if now we save for either Kipperina or whoever's after her. I forget who's after Beth. No, Hissabeth, I saw her hair from a long time ago, and on the, because you can see character. So here's a spoiler. You can see characters, because there's 2 servers for this game. There's a server that's ahead of us, let's just say, and you can see the Biss already. But I already saw her, Hissabeth, on this list. Cause see, they'll have it like, let's see here. So like this person isn't out yet, but hold on, which? I think they just kind of get ahead, but yeah. So whoever this Nautica person is, like, we want to pull on her. I'm waiting for Ulrich. There's Hissabeth. Who's this? Sentinel. I don't even know who that is. I have them. I have... Oh, there she is. There's Kipperina. Yeah, she's a good healer. She'll be a good healer when she comes out. She'll be a good pull, actually. I have Fatudu, but, I mean, whatever. I could pull on her. I don't know who's after. But yeah, like, these people aren't even out. Moldir isn't out. Oh, there's Voyager. There's Vila. Yeah, I think I will pull Kipperina, and I'm gonna wait to see when Nautica comes out, and Ulrich. Those 3 are on my radar. Moldir and this person, I'm not sure. Because I have Hissabeth now, so... Well, yeah. Yeah, I saw her on that list. They show, like, a lot of people before they're out. So it's like you can kind of plan ahead. But I just saw her design, and I was like, yes. Where is she? She's...
Hey, Vertin. It's
Oh my god, they're all talking. Yeah, Kipperina's the healer. So, I have Fatudu. Fatudu's a really strong healer, though. Like, I don't need Kipperina, to be honest, but... Let's see here. I'll do one of these. There we go. So we have farm a bunch of materials.
Enjoy! Intersect and divide. Got you. Huh. Let's get it over quick. Check my time to check my calculation.
Yep.
There they are. Tu peux la jeter maintenant. Well, la chambre world of numbers. Huh. Victory? Okay, but what does it mean to...
Oh yeah, I don't know what her like when you get her to insight
Those
too.
aren't our skills glittering in your eyes. Just
they changed her outfit, so let's see if I can get her one more level up. Gee, how much of this can I get in the... Oh, well, You can buy 10 of these a month, so I'm just gonna buy them for the next 10 pull later on down the line. need to do more of the stuff. Oops. Do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, there's 8. I guess I need 8. Here we go. Here's our other claw fit. Cool.
What's this?
It's like a
I've got
pretty
to warn
dress.
you, if you think we'll be satisfied with just a bit of progression, you've got another thing coming. We snakes are always greedy for the sunlight.
Cool. Yeah, so that's the outfit she'll wear. But yeah, no, there's a few things. There's this resonance, which is a like you level this up and it's more substats, like load idea. It's like very Giga Brain, but yeah, loading I'm just gonna do a quick load. That gives you all these extra stats right there. Then, so you want to level that up. Then you get another thing for that. Sight Cube here is a like a thing that also on the left here you see there's more attack, and then down here like what the little buff it does. It's like a little buff. So just put that on there for her now. This is just getting duplicates of her. We'll obviously give her more. But yeah, once you get her max level, then you want to get her Sight Cube up, which I don't have. Like, they each have their own specific one. I think hers might be in the shop, but yeah, then you want to get this to, like, at least level 10, but plus. Then it starts costing a lot of resources. But no, there's a lot of stuff to buff them.
Will
I don't
there be
know.
a guiding star in the suitcase? Watching over us every night, too?
I don't know where her Sight Cube is. It has to be... Oh, it's right here. There it is. So yeah, this is hers. So hers is attack critical. After the carrier casts a 1 target at ultimate, you gain ultimate might +3, stacks up to 4 times. So up to 12% ultimate. After the carrier casts a mass ultimate, the critical damage +6 stacks up to 3. So then you can also have 18% crit. Oh, and there's the music? Cool. But yeah, I usually get all these points. And there's 2 pools here. But yeah, we have how many days? We have 29 days, so yeah. I'll definitely be playing it more. Yeah, I like this one. Oh wait, I have more hold on a sec. Well, since I have a little bit more currency here, so I can level her up just a tiny bit. Gosh, that's so scary every time. They're all like talking to me.
Nothing unexpected. For now.
Eliminate target. Aim and shoot.
You don't want to miss it. There they are.
Faraday's Miracle.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
Wait, there's still more. Okay. I have so many. I guess I can get her insight 3? Close?
Hey, Vertin.
It's Vertin. The Vertin.
I mean, we need a lot of this currency. 327. Actually, let me... I'm gonna see if I can get it quicker. Let's see. Can take this down way faster with, well, there's Lucy. Instead of her, put Lopera.
So, one at a time or all of you at once?
The performance is about to start. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Program activated.
Ready? Aim?
Charging. Loading.
Give this a taste.
The light that illuminates all. Target confirmed.
Yeah, Lucy is so broken. Like, one Lucy move and we're like, yeah. Okay, mass attack, yes. Telling you, she's the strongest character in the game.
Charging.
It got some trouble brewing.
Faraday's Miracle.
See ya. There we go.
And now to return to my long-term mission.
Oh, I mean...
Rest.
Yeah. Still only 2, like, no matter what, it's just 2 quick turns.
Show me what you've got.
And then this is like in fast motion.
Fresh from the crucible.
Eliminate target. Barrage. The light that illuminates all.
That's what it's all about.
Like, you only need Lucy for this. It's crazy.
Program activated.
Ha!
The
That
light that
crucible really has a
illuminates
mind
all.
of its own.
Aim and shoot. Faraday's Miracle.
Hey, Vertin.
Yeah, no, she really is like the victors. Is she crazy? I have to do the same with this team.
The performance is about to start. Please sit back.
You can return the favor to me later.
It's an honor to meet you. I can hear it.
Heed my prayer.
It is here.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opère. Oh, pestilence!
What an awful racket you made.
How rude.
I can hear it.
I call upon you.
Saxophones and a bandura? As you wish. Get back and stay back. Please enjoy.
Heed my prayer.
It is here.
Do you have any
In
requests?
the name of darkness.
I can hear it.
Oh, I call.
What a tragedy.
Luch will foresee your ending.
Soffoca il sangue. Ti soffoca il sangue.
Light the bonfire. I remember.
I can hear it.
Oh, I call upon you. The same shadow. From the same light. Your punishment will come.
Okay, it's the same. It's the same. There we go.
A bold attempt.
In
In the name of darkness. Get back and stay back.
What an awful racket you make.
Luch will foresee your ending.
Soffoca il sangue.
The same shadow. From the same light. Your punishment will come.
Yeah, no, she's very loud. Isolde, yeah. It's Isolde. Dude, her story was crazy. Like her ult and everything.
Hey, Vertin.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a bit to level her up, but we're getting there. I have to get her side Q, but she's gonna be pretty good when I can. I don't have enough of that stuff. Yeah, that's Isolde, she is an opera singer.
Please.
I know, right? That's a little
sneaky. I always feel at ease in my room, no matter the time.
Oops, not that. Hey, that is it. Oh, that's her other outfit. But yeah, that's her. She's an opera singer. I know. The thing is, I miss Tuesday, so she's like my only spirit. I guess that's the name. I like I said, I play a lot of gacha, so I get confused. But yeah, she's a spirit character, and I don't have many. I don't have many of these characters. I miss Tuesday, and actually, I can show you all who I'm missing. Let me see here. Oops. I know, yeah. Why is Willow good with Tuesday? She's just been good for me either way. I kind of YOLO my teams. Huh. Yeah, I don't have Tuesday. I don't have Medicine Pocket, Voyager, Miss New Babel, which these three aren't too bad to not have. I don't have Marcus. I don't have... Oh, Mercuria is the other one. Yeah, I gotta get one of these. She lets Willow... Oh, holy crap. I miss Joe. I'm kind of sad, though. He was really badass. Vila is a really good healer, but I have Fatudu, and I'm just going to get, what's her name when she comes around? Langu and Noir missed, but... Oh, yeah, Kipperina. I'll get her. I actually skipped Elf because I wanted Hissabeth, so... Here we are, and then, yeah. And puts a lot of poison stacks. Well, what about Jessica? Couldn't Jessica help Willow then? Because they're both, she could just boost the Willows. Holy! Zaris! Thank you for the 18 months of Moon Bunnies. No, I don't think you can hear it, but I can... I don't know if you could have heard that, but... The heck? It's like, I heard it, but I don't know if you all did. But thank you, Zaris. Welcome back to the Moon Buns. It was really loud to me. Oh, she doesn't do many. Yeah. I haven't seen, actually,
They're
you
so
can...
quiet.
Go back here.
Like
hold
the
on.
rocks on the beach.
Oh, wait. We gotta change this now. Gotta change it. There we go. Yay! Let me see here. Here we go. Flicks poison for 2 rounds. At the end of each round, deals an attack. Genesis or doesn't. Okay, so they basically like work hand in hand because she also benefits from poison stacks. Let's do that. Damn, repeating up to... Okay, I didn't know Tuesday was putting a lot of... 2 targets on the poison. Well, you could have Jessica with them anyways. Like, that would be crazy, actually. What? That's actually crazy. Deploys a ray. Poison effects on enemies do not decrease in duration on resolve. At the start of the enemy's round, resolve 1 round of their poison effects. After the array ends or is replaced, immediate resolve poison. Bruh. Well, it didn't make sense to me before when she came out, but now it does because of Willow, I guess. I just didn't know. Yeah, poison support. Huh. Because you can even, like... Well, this one doesn't say... But mental damage is good, too, for the things that I was doing. It's crazy that her freaking mobilities have Hag's Bane. The other end. See, I don't stream reverse enough, like, to know synergy, so I need to stream it more. So you can all help me with it. I kind of just YOLO I'm like, oh, we need a, you know, what is it called? Nature or whatever. I'll just pile on a few together. Yeah, she's called Hag and she's 30. Well, it's more, I think they're referring to, like, the witch Hag, because she was called the Hag of the Lake. Because they thought she was a witch that was making the smog or whatever. So it's mostly relating to witch, not really like old, like this is, they're not really doing Zoomer talk, I don't think. I think they actually mean witch. That's just my interpretation, because, like, they called her the Hag of the Lake, like, but because of the fact that that lake had all that pollution, and it wasn't even her fault. But, yeah. Oh! They brought this back? I actually love this game. Heartfelt synergy. So the only ones that are... The only ones are like this? Well, I don't get it, but we'll see. Oh, okay, so they made it a little... they don't have weapons in this. They have psi cubes, but those you actually just farm. Like when I farm the event, I can buy it, and then it's a matter of farming all the resources. Oh, they have the things. So that's a good one. Whatever, let's see what happens.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
Time to heat up the forge.
We're not afraid of you.
Signal received.
I'm an artist with steel. Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
Stay away from me.
Signal blocked.
Away. Oh look, here's another.
Ready for launch.
I said you are not welcome here.
Going up.
He kind of trashed with his synergy. Oh. So his synergy gives him a shield once he gets like 2 of them with the same synergy, and his counter shield doesn't stack.
You want this?
Sharp blade.
We'll find our home one day.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I'm planning to replace them anyways.
You are not welcome.
I'm just setting up because, like, I'm waiting to get all the heartfelt people together. Which I guess I should have put him down there with, and put what's her name up, Lily up here, but.
Oh look, here's an
Fully functioning.
Ready.
I mean, luckily that was an easy one.
I've got
Jeez, that was
nothing to worry
loud.
about.
Holy loud. Yeah, we still gotta build more of these, so. Let's see. In fact, instead of this one. Aw, damn. See, I need one song. Oh well. Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, it's just the
According to the NDA,
from what I got from it, it's good to have them all together.
Signal received.
I don't know if it's just to get more. I think it's just to get more points, actually.
Keep it cool, fellas. Extraction of the rainbow.
You are not welcome here.
Be careful, young man.
Haven't we eaten?
Be careful.
Fine. Wanna watch the
Fully functioning.
Oh. Shit. Right.
I mean, I have it on auto battle. I probably shouldn't have done auto battle, but probably at the end.
Be careful, young man.
Shit.
Break them into pieces.
A ravishing rainbow.
Oh, be careful.
Oh, okay.
Don't blink.
I see.
Oh.
You get more rewards if you auto. Oh, okay.
Fine.
We'll find our home one day.
Ready. Don't blink.
They reduced it to one team.
Don't miss out. Sorry, sir. No haggling.
An apple a day
Don't miss
keeps
out.
the doctor away.
Oh look, here's another. Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
Be careful,
Be
young
careful.
man. Be careful,
Right
young man.
win.
Oh, I should have given the extra action to Lilia. Whoops.
Be careful, young man.
Not for Tudu. Because hers isn't as strong.
But they're fully functioning. We'll find our home one day.
It's over.
Oh, I got 120. So double? You get double the amount. No, I know. I've seen her stats. Like she's like at one point I saw she was like doing the second most damage on one thing that I did. I was like, what? Like, I'm definitely glad I have her. Oh, hold on. Oops. I guess this is the only room I can go to. I can't go to the... There's no other room? Or can I? Yeah, with the Euphoria, yeah. It's good they added that. So other characters can, like... Holy shit, Fatudu's gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, so let me... give Lilia the extra action thing. I need more artifacts now is what I need. I just kind of go in the middle here.
Oh look, fully functioning. This card should do. We're not afraid
Satellite
of you.
broadcast.
Oh!
You are not welcome here.
That's an ultimate fight in Final Fantasy XIV called Top, the Omega Protocol, TOP. But yeah, like it's literally the whole fight, the whole 20 minutes of that fight into one GIF. There you go, you beat Top Ultimate. Congrats. Yeah, there's one for all 6 of them. Top through. That one's Uwu. I can see it. I can tell it's Uwu. We got Ucom.
You are not welcome here.
Signal received.
It's like, what in the... Yeah, you don't want to know. That's an ultimate fight.
A little trick. Going up.
Oh.
Red 38 is about to return.
Yeah. What's even funnier is I saw that on Iron Mouse's channel, and that's why I have that. I said, is that really a thing? I gotta find it. You know, the internet, man. Where you found it? I just need artifacts. Well, yeah, let's go for artifacts this time.